Deep within an ancient forest where towering trees rise into filtered sunlight, a quiet hollow hides a fragile beginning, a single white egg resting safely inside the dark shelter. Soft beams of light slip through green leaves above as the forest breathes calmly. While devoted woodpecker parents take turns guarding and warming the life growing within. Days pass in silence until the egg trembles gently. A fine crack forming on its smooth surface as the tiny life in mud begins to push outward. The shell fractures slowly, and with great effort, a small wet beak breaks through, followed by a fragile, trembling hatchling emerging into the world. Weak and featherless, Kiko chirps softly, opening its mouth wide as instinct drives its first desperate call for food. The father launches into the forest, returning swiftly with a wriggling worm, placing it carefully into the tiny beak, beginning the cycle of survival. Meal after meal, Kiko grows stronger, its small body stretching upward, wings twitching as it demands more food with increasing energy. Soft down begins to appear, then feathers, as the once fragile chick transforms under the constant care of its parents. The hollow becomes filled with sound and movement as Kiko flaps its wings and explores the limited space, preparing for the life beyond. But danger climbs silently through the forest. A green snake coils upward along the rough bark, its tongue flicking as it senses the vulnerable chick hidden inside the hollow. The predator reaches the entrance and prepares to strike. But in an instant, the parents dive like arrows, placing themselves between danger and their young. Sharp beaks strike relentlessly against the snake's head, forcing it to recoil as the battle erupts along the tree trunk. The snake thrashes violently, but the parents press harder, gripping and pulling until the predator loses its hold and falls away to the forest floor. Silence returns, broken only by Kiko's trembling breath as the parents return to comfort and protect their young. Time moves forward, and Kiko grows larger, stronger, its feathers now fully formed, its body ready for the next stage of life. Curiosity draws it toward the entrance, where bright sunlight reveals the vast forest stretching endlessly below. Rain falls, wind moves through the trees, and Kiko watches everything, learning the rhythms of the world it must soon face. Then a greater danger emerges. A massive monitor lizard begins climbing toward the nest, its claws gripping bark as it approaches with deadly intent. Kiko retreats into the darkness, but the parents arrive instantly, launching a fierce defense against the advancing predator.
Look out, Kiko! Not so fast, you brute! Stay behind us. We won't let you hurt him.
They strike again and again, pecking and kicking, forcing the heavy lizard to lose its grip as the battle moves down the trunk.
Help me! Oh. Hold on. We have you! Fly. Back up.
Relentless attacks overwhelm the predator, and at last it retreats, disappearing back into the forest below. Now stronger than ever, Kiko returns to the edge of the hollow, no longer paralyzed by fear but ready to face the stalker. With hesitation, it steps forward, wings trembling, before gathering the courage to leap. The fall is unsteady, wings flapping wildly as the young bird struggles against gravity for the very first time. But instinct takes hold, and Kiko manages a clumsy yet successful landing on a nearby branch. From that moment, everything changes. The father demonstrates the ancient skill of survival, striking the tree bark rhythmically, showing how to locate hidden prey beneath the surface. Kiko imitates, tapping lightly at first, then harder, until the bark cracks and reveals a small, wriggling grub. With precision, Kiko pulls it free and swallows it, marking its first self-earned meal. Day by day, strength builds as Kiko drills deeper, faster, more powerfully into the wood, mastering the art of the forest. Soon it moves with agility, flying between branches, clinging upside down, and carving into tree trunks with relentless energy. Time passes and the young bird transforms into a fully grown woodpecker, powerful, confident, and dominant in its environment. But even mastery is tested. A massive bird of prey descends from the sky, its sharp eyes locked onto Kiko as it dives with terrifying speed. In a flash, Kiko dodges the deadly talons, barely escaping as the predator crashes into the branches. The attacker regains balance and strikes again, but this time Kiko is ready. Joined by its parents, they form a united front, attacking fiercely, striking from multiple angles in a coordinated defense. The predator falters under the relentless assault, losing control as it is forced backward off the branch. With one final push, the massive bird is driven away, retreating into the distance, defeated. Kiko stands tall on the branch, no longer a fragile chick, but a warrior of the trees, shaped by every challenge it has faced. The sunlight fades through the towering forest as the image settles on a powerful bird that has risen from vulnerability to dominance. From a fragile egg hidden deep within a tree to a fearless guardian of the forest, the journey of Kiko is complete, and in the endless rhythm of nature, its story continues.